means so much to have family and friends here today. I would also like to thank Scott and Michelle Thayer, not only for their hard work putting this together, but also of their lovely home. Your friendship is second to none, and I appreciate everything you have done today. Thank you so much. I want to get started. I have a little story about Tony as a youth that I want to share. After a long day at work, I went in. I smiled because that meant I was off the hook. And I kind of strutted through the kitchen. I smiled, went in, changed my clothes to get into something comfortable, and I went to investigate. On the side of the house were 4 huge letters, T-O-N-Y. His name wasn't graffiti in spray paint, crayon, or even chalk. He wrote it with an apple. Instead of getting angry, I was kind of proud. I saw something for the first time. Not only can he spell his name correctly, his penmanship was easily worth a B+. But it was his ability to think outside the box. This was one of his amazing traits that undoubtedly led to his success today. You can tell that I'm one proud father. Thank you. I needed that. As a father, we like to give some words of advice. And these words came from no other than Professor Albert Parmesan on our wedding day 31 years ago. Professor Al. And this is how he told me. 1, there will always be challenges in your marriage. 2, if you get in an argument, always make up before you go to bed. And you will find making up is the best part. 3, focus on your relationship, live in your own world. And last but not least, have lots of grandbabies. So Jane and Tony, your mother and I wish you all the love and happiness in your lives together. Your smiles when you look at each other says it all. We love you both. Thank you. Thank you.
And now for Jane's dad, Greg Bernard.
If some things are worth saying, sometimes they're worth saying twice. And so I want to start off by saying thank you. I want to say thank you to Scott and Michelle, who have set the gold standard for congeniality. I want to thank all of you who have gone to the expense, the time, the trouble, to be here today to share this moment. Thank you. I want to thank Michael and Debbie for raising a fine young man who today is worthy of my Jana. I want to thank my trophy wife, who raised two outstanding daughters, one of whom, my Jane, is worthy of Tony. I want to thank Claude for the food, the congeniality, and the opportunities that living in America supplies to all of us. And I want to thank the men and the women of the military, past, present, and future, that defended America. For the Marines here, they know, hoorah! You can do an hoorah. You know the Pedros, right? Pedros are tough. All right, Tony and Jane. Tony first came on my radar when one day, my Jane said to me, Dad, I'm sort of maybe seeing someone. Sometimes I see him, and I thought you should know. All right, I'd like to meet him. So, semesters end. Well, when semesters end, you go up to get your daughter. Hey, I'd like to meet this Tony. Tony, he had to go see his mom. All right. So we go up at holidays. I'd like to meet this Tony. Tony, he had a meeting, he had to go to the meeting. Here, next semester. Okay. Now I'd like to meet this Tony. They're doing a golfing thing. He had to go golfing. So, she called him Tony. I never saw him. To me, he was the ghost. I always referred to him as the ghost. Whenever we talked, Jane would say this, that. I say, oh, you mean the ghost? So what has the ghost done? Well, he graduated. Always a good thing. He decided to go into finance. Maybe a good thing. If you have a good mentor, probably so. Now, I don't know how aware you are of finance. My knowledge of finance used to be, I go to the bank, I hand them the money, I walk away. Well, he's helped me learn a little bit more about finance. Apparently, if you want to be successful in the financial world, a lot of people feel it's helpful, not necessary, but helpful, to get what's called a CFA license, Certified Financial Analyst. Okay, now, that's a three-part exam. 1, 2, 3. You have to pass 1 to get 2, 2 to 3. Each one of those, the pass rate from year to year varies somewhere between 30 and 50%. Those are not good odds. So Tony, he takes part 1, boom, passes it. The ghost. I say, whoa. So then he takes part 2. Passes it first time up. The ghost. I say, whoa. Then he takes part 3. Passes it first time up. I say, whoa. Now Jana, let's move over to her. She went away to college saying, Dad, it's so hard, what should I do? I said, be a pharmacist, that's the end of it, goodbye. And in fact, while she was in high school, I made her attend college courses at college. Simple ones, like microbiology, which she aced. And I thought, okay, we're on track. So she's at college, and I say, well, send me your courses. Let me see your courses. I'm like, I don't know how this fits in with farm. And that's when I find out Jana has made a command decision. Dad, I want to go into marketing. And I said, Jana, my Jana, marketing jobs are not falling off trees like ripe fruit, you know? I'm just thinking, this is nice now, but what happens in 4 years? So, Jana took that under advisement. 4 years later, finally, she graduates. She listens to her father with a degree in marketing and a degree in economics and a degree in accounting. And I said, whoa. So, the focus that Tony and Jane have put on their lives, on their careers, today they are moving that focus to one another. And that's a good thing, because two are better than one. If one should fall, the other will lift him up. If two lie together, they are warm. But how can one be warm who is alone? And though a man might prevail over one who is alone, two will prevent him. So, I ask you to charge your glasses. And this toast, all of me, to Jane and Tony, I say, whoa!
You're lying. I will die if you kill me. All right. Yeah.